All right, we're about 5 minutes into market open. A little late to the charts, but it's all right. I do have some stuff marked up. So, we have a 1 hour here on NQ, SMT here also on the high because ES hasn't taken it out. I'm kind of watching this 15-minute gap to see if it's going to get run through, which right now it does look like it's about to. Again, we saw these lows here from the opening gap that never got touched yet. The shorts are looking good at the moment. Again, all this trend line that can be targeted. And some equal lows here, right here on the 1 minute. So this would be the first target, at least to think about on ES. But I do want to see us inverse this 15 minutes before thinking about going lower. You can, you get an entry in the lower time frame, like the 5 minute, 1 minute back into like a gap, you could take it, but it is a little risky because you don't know if the 15 minutes actually going to close. But you think it's worth the risk, it may be. But CNQ is also in a similar 15-minute gap, and it did not have to inverse, so something to keep in mind as you're looking up the chart. We did have news at some 7:30 Central, which for this chart that's 8:30. There really wasn't like any wick or anything to target, so gotta be patient. Neither assets NQ or ES have actually taken out the low of the gap. I mean, ES has tapped into it a couple times, but actually hasn't like taken out the low. So that'd be something to look at long term here to target. Let's just sit here and wait, see what happens. I don't really know. Of course, higher time frame. We're still near all-time highs. We're still very bullish. A pullback is healthy, so it wouldn't be a bad thing to actually pull back. But don't make any guesses. Just wait to see what market gives us. All right, let's see. Yeah, actually sign into Weeble. About 5 minutes. This Q. Yeah, I mean everything's looking aligned to go lower, to be honest, right now. You go up here on NQ, we tapped, what is this? Up the hourly. Got an inversion here. So At this point, I'm just gonna see if we tap back into anything, any gaps to push this lower. And if we do inverse the 15 minutes, I usually don't like to just get in. But I'd want to see us inverse, come back in and tap, and see rejection, and then get in. That's what I'll be looking for if we don't pull up the lower time frame gaps. This is an aggressive entry. You could look to see if this 1 minute's gonna hold, but again, we haven't closed on the 15 minute, so it is risky. You go back and tap the 5 minute. But on the 15 minute, you can see this wick. I mean, you want to see this close because I'm not too confident that bearish yet. Just with the way it's kind of hopping around here. And Q looks better. All right, went up, inversed, but then instantly went back down. Yeah. 2 minute. I'm gonna risk it. I just got in to 727 puts. Respect to this 2 minute gap. Again, a little risky. 15 minute closes in about 30 seconds. Want to see strong momentum back down. I don't want to see it whip back up. I actually want to see it close. Again, ES is struggling to close. We barely inversed it, but we're going to see. This is important. It's going to tell us what we need to know. I'm down about 10% right now, or 9%. Overall, understand that we're delivering from hourly for value gap. I'm down about 15%. That doesn't look good for ES either. Get a little aggressive, right? Because ES did not close and Q did. So at this point, we're just waiting to see what's going to happen. Again, I'm down 11%. And I got 727 puts, but now I'm pretty much at break even. Down 1%. Yes, tap the 5 minute. Good, it looks like it's rejecting, but we really needed to go. Go Steve. The most important part right now of this trade is for ES to continue to dump as well. Got in at 9:44. Something like this is probably what I'm looking at, but again, the momentum is not great. As you can see, we're still kind of choppy. Like we don't have that momentum down. So just be watching carefully. Again, 727 puts. Realizing we're only like barely 20 minutes into market opens. Where to keep it? I'm kind of looking here, right? This is could be like a retest of the inversion of this bearish gap, but that's probably the only thing that I think that could send us higher. Oh wow. That is a crazy reaction. Not what I would want to see. It's kind of aggressive, to be honest. I may look to get out if this ends up being like a big push to the upside. I'm down about 12%. I do not like that. Strong 5-minute candle. Down about 17%, 20%. Yep, I got out. Down 23%. So that's about $500, $530. Um, then I'm down. That's all right. We were down here, and that big 1-minute momentum back to the upside was a red flag for me. Five-minute here. Again, this could have just be retesting this hourly inversion. Going back up. You may look for another trade. Depends. Wow, looks like that was a fake out. And I definitely did not hold that because, again, that momentum to me was not what you want to see. But now you see this liquidity. I might take this on a funded combine. Be interested to see what's gonna happen here at 10 a.m. Eastern, and that new hourly and 4-hour can open up. The 4-hour, I mean, it is pretty choppy. I mean, we're kind of just consolidating here on NQ and ES. All right. New hourly candle just opened up. That looks pretty bullish, right? Long wick down. Inverse the 5-minute. Target that high. Wow, yeah, it's a good hourly opening. You, yeah, I mean, yeah, at SPY calls now with the way this has flipped. Big move back up to the hourly, inversed the 5 minute, retested the 5 minute. Left equal highs. Currently looking at 751 calls. SPY. Entered. Got in right here. I don't want to see us go back below this 5 minute. I think we will go take out this high, hopefully. Oh, but now, yeah, you see, that's the thing you don't want to see. You don't want to see SPY going up and Q going down. They're not being correlated right now. At this point, it can go either way. They leave equal highs up here. Does not mean we will go get them. Down about 18% on that SPY call. A little aggressive, inverse the 5, retapped, and we're up here. So we'll just see what happens. Yeah, I mean, you can really see the difference between SPY and Q, right? 15 in a 15-minute bearish gap, no 15-minute gap. Q's looks weaker. Just keeping in mind what happened on this previous hourly candle. Big wick down, shot up. So I think it's very bullish. I'm just trying to hold on to that bias. I am down about 10% on my position. I think if we can get this inversion on in Q, we might be okay. It's not what you want to see. You not want to see a push up like that and then just a push straight back down. I was about break even up here. Now I'm back down like 15% just based off that big move back down. But I am just trying to stick to the 5 minute and the 15 minute as I'm watching this because the 1 minute is very choppy, as you can see. All right, that's good. Wow. Wow, what the hell? That's insane. All right, I'm getting out. I don't know what that's for. That was 141%. Holy shit, dude. That was crazy. I don't know. That must have been a news scandal. Again, I got out once I saw that. That will be my trade for the day. Um, Ironically, I was down $500. I'm now up $800 off of that move. Again, I don't know what that was. Most likely Trump news or something. But damn, that's crazy. Y'all just saw that live here too. I'm logging off for the day. Good luck.